Sister, sister, never knew how much I missed ya. Girl, I don't even know why, but that show jingle has been in my head. Hold on one second. I feel like my camera is a little crooked. All right, as you can see, I'm in a different part of my room. Over there at the vanity, that's where I normally do my YouTube vlogs. I don't know, this just looks like really good, and I am going to share with you a very interesting story that I need to have my computer kind of like stationary for. I just want to say thank you so much for your continued support of this channel. I vlog about love, sex, relationships, mental health, and everything in between. And I just want to say thank you for continuing this journey with me. If you're new to the channel, hey girl, hey. My name is Lauren, aka Lolo of Good Girl Chronicles. I'm a blogger, motivational speaker, body positive model, yes, dog mom, lover of Dwayne Johnson, and all around fabulous. I would love for you to join on this journey by clicking subscribe. You can also connect with me on Good Girl Chronicles LLC on Instagram. Speaking of Instagram, oh my gosh, I kind of put out in the universe that when I get to 3,000 followers on Instagram, I'm going to pose in a bikini, which I've never done before. And I actually just bought the bikinis because I was like, if I don't start like doing the steps, I'm not gonna do this. And so actually I tried on the bikinis. They look really, really good. And I'm at 2,900. Hold on. How many followers am I at? Hold on, let's check. I'm super close. I'm basically like 30 follows away. And at first I was just like, okay, it'll take all summer for me to get there. But no, girl, it's like I'm almost there. So I found a photographer that's willing to do this shoot with me. He's so amazing. I'm going to put his IG here. And yeah, we're just like counting down, honestly, sisters. Okay, so I'm at 2,970. So when I hit 3,000, which I think is going to happen before my birthday on July 4th, we're gonna release the pictures. Like, we're gonna take the photos because it's just gonna happen, but we'll release the pictures when we hit 3,000. How about 3,001? Because, you know, Instagram always fluctuates. All right, so this is my IG, Lauren, it's Good Girl Chronicles at LLC. I'd love for you to check me out. Yeah, so this is part 3 of No More Dick Pics, a talk about sexual consent. And this has been a very interesting topic to discuss with you all, and I've gotten a lot of interesting feedback. So I'm on several platforms. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube. Yeah, I'm not on Pinterest. I'm on Pinterest, but I'm like not active. So anyways, I've shared this content on all of these platforms. Oh, I'm also on Patreon. And I've gotten some really interesting feedback from people, and I want to share it with you. First, oh, geez. Have you ever heard of the Strawberry Letter by Steve Harvey? So during the Strawberry Letter, I think they do this every day. Shirley Strawberry, I think that's her name, her stage name. She reads a letter from her viewers, and then Steve Harvey and everybody on the show kind of dissects what was said. So I got a letter like that through email from a follower. Hey girl, you know who you are. Thank you so much for sending this. And she sent me this story. And since I'm protecting her identity and she has given me the okay to share this with you all, I'm going to read the letter in its entirety. And I was kind of nervous about doing that, but she said, go ahead. And so I'm going to do that. I think that this letter is really reflective of the whole issue around dick pics and why women don't like it. And I hope that hearing this from men and women, that we could take something away from it. If we have enough time, because I'm going to try not to go over 30 minutes, if we have enough time, I'll read some of the comments from that I got on my Patreon. And Patreon is an exclusive content creator platform where members come and sign up for exclusive content. You can sign up for as low as $5. I write adult writing there. Some would call it erotica. Oh, geez. So there's that. I'll put the information for that in the bio. So here we go. Here we go. All right, I'm going to read this in its entirety. And I just thank you so much. I mean, this is not the only person that's ever written me something to my channel. And I've read a couple of letters before, but I really just respect so much how people are open and comfortable with sharing their stories with me. All right, so here we go. It says, hi, Lauren. I just want to start off by stating that you are so gorgeous. Girl, gorgeous is an amazing word. So thank you for saying that. It's a word that I sometimes have a hard time receiving. So thank you. So awesome and hilarious and so full of positive energy in your awesome Good Girl Chronicles YouTube videos. I absolutely loved your content so far, and I found some of it educational too. I really do hope you keep creating more content. Thank you so much for taking the time to make it and share it with us. I just want to say thank you so much. When you guys say things like that, it encourages me. There are so many times I'm like, why am I doing this? I'm going to shut down my channel. I'm not a professional YouTuber. And then I get something like that. It's almost like God's like, girl, stay focused. So thank you for saying that. Okay, so on with the rest of the letter. I had to write you with a story of mine after listening to your video called Response to No Dick Pics vlog. You were so correct about what you mentioned in a prior video that these pics don't really do it for us. Listen, men. We are more likely to share them and laugh at them. Men who send these dick pics to women they barely know are at risk of being shamed, and it serves them right. Like so many other women, I'm amazed how difficult it is for us in the modern dating world. Too much value seems to be placed on image and looks. I want someone who I can talk to and who has something interesting to say. Just how did we get where we currently are in the modern world of dating? Social media sure has complicated things. Pause. I agree wholeheartedly with everything that she said. A lot of my girlfriends have shared dick pics that they've gotten from men. And so just know that when you do that, you run the risk of them sharing it. I'm not gonna lie, I have shared some nudes with men. And I know that there probably is a risk that they've showed their friends this, that, and the third. And if and when it ever hits the atmosphere, I'm just gonna own it. But I'm pretty sure that a lot of men would not like to know that other women have seen their dick pic. I don't know, do you? Comment below, maybe you do. Okay. I also agree that social media has changed the landscape of dating. Men think they don't have to take you out on a date anymore. They don't court you anymore. None of that happens anymore because of social media. I can't tell you how many men just slide in my DMs like, hey, dick pic, wanna go out? No. Hey, wanna come over to my house and Netflix and chill? Excuse me, there are serial killers in the world? No. Okay. So I had to write you with a story of mine after listening to your video called Response to No Dick Pics, okay? Back into it. My story is an awkward one about how I and some other women at work got someone back who sent us one of those things which seems to become the norm in our modern dating world, the unsolicited dick pic. So this person is just basically saying that she's going to tell us a story about when someone sent her an unsolicited dick pic and they got this guy back. And I thought it would be fun to share this with you. It also shows just what can go wrong if these pictures are sent out, especially when they're unsolicited. Let's be honest, unsolicited is the key word in this conversation. We're talking about consent, and dick pics, that whole issue, there is consent around dick pics. We didn't ask for that dick pic, right? So you're sending it unsolicited, so you kind of run the risk of anything happening. Okay, I really hope it provides some entertainment for you in return. So here is her story. A guy I used to work with used to always brag about having a huge penis. He always looked for an opportunity to brag about how big he was and how many women were after him because of it. He once said that he had a 10-incher. I'm sure you've come across someone like this at some stage. This all changed, however, when he sent me a dick pic and a video. His pic was close-up of his penis with a ruler right next to it, so I could see exactly how long it was fully erect. I don't know what he was thinking, but it was anything but something to boast about. It looked to be only 5.5 inches long. He then sent me a message around 15 minutes later, begging for me not to show it to anyone else and saying that he was sorry. But I had already sent it to every single one of my female friends by that point. What woman would have, if only to warn them all about it. It was no accident that he sent it to me, as I found out that he had also sent it to someone else with the same apology to her around 15 minutes later. I think that some of them needed a really good laugh, and they sure as hell got one. From then on, we kept making jokes at work by measuring various items in the office with a ruler and saying things like, damn, that thing's smaller than I expected. It doesn't even measure 6 inches, followed by lots of laughter. Now, this person worked with her. It was so funny watching him go as red as a beetroot, even though we weren't talking about his junk. They really do need to understand that if they send an unsolicited dick pic, then it's open season for us to send it to all of our girlfriends to point and laugh, as well as criticize and judge. Telling them that it's small seems to work really well in getting them to stop. Hey men, does that work? Does it work? Sometimes it makes men angry. The dick pic guy then left 2 weeks later, probably through embarrassment. Our boss didn't understand what was going on until after he left. Afterwards, we told her, and she had a really good laugh and said it served him right. How could we carry on working normally after going through that? This is now the reason I consider an erect penis 6 inches or less to be small. Do they expect us to react to their unsolicited dick pic with a message of, ooh, that's a nice penis. Is that all for me? I feel so lucky now, and it's so big. It's such a turn on. Before we magically jump through the screens, desperate for sex, and then jump on top of them, surely they must know by now that this approach doesn't work, and we are much more likely to show their pictures to our friends and have a good laugh. Thank you so much again, Lauren, for your wonderful videos and for the laughs they have given me, and I really do hope that my story cheers you up and gives you a good laugh or a smile, which it did. P.S. If you want to see the pic, I received them and I added them down below. And she did. She has a group and there's the penis in there. Oh, wow. And it's the whole conversation. I can't share it with you because it's a really funny thread between these women. I'm not gonna do it. There's just so much in this letter that I want to say. But I want to leave it up to you to put your I'm going to leave it up to you to comment about how this letter makes you feel, what your thoughts are. Because in the next continuation of this vlog, I am interviewing someone who specializes in talking about sex. And she is an amazing business. And we're going to talk about the questions that you asked and the responses. But we're also going to talk about sexual consent and why that's so blurry and why it extends to this dick pic issue. I will say this about the letter. I still don't understand why men do this. I don't understand why they do this because this is a repercussion of doing this. This is a repercussion. So, yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm like on the laughing. Yeah, I don't understand. And there used to be a time in life where men would send me dick pics and it would make me feel dirty or whatever. And now I'm just like, why are you doing this? And it doesn't, now that I've like healed a lot from a lot of traumatic things, I'm just like, this is more a reflection of you than it is of me. And it doesn't say anything to me and my sexuality and who I am as a person because you sent me an unsolicited dick pic. I'm so thankful for that healing, okay? And I'm holding my holy cross as I say this because I am a woman, I'm a sexual woman, and God knows that, and I am called to have these discussions with you. So just thank you so much for offering that letter. So in the continuation of this series, we will be talking to someone, a professional, about sexual consent. I want to hear your questions, your response to this letter. Please be honest and open. And I will pose those questions to the sex therapist. Okay, friends. As we say here at Good Girl Chronicles, I love you. I love God more. See you next time.